Next, I would like to invite Carol Brooke, who is a staff attorney at the Workers' Rights Project right here in downtown Raleigh.
Thank you, Nadine. Too often in North Carolina and in this country, certain workers are counted out. For nearly every law that protects workers, some are excluded, usually those who are most vulnerable to abuse and exploitation. Domestic workers, those who care for our children and the elderly. Agricultural workers who harvest our food. Youth, those most in need of our protection. Disabled workers, who are somehow seen as not workers at all. And independent contractors. There's another category of workers who are exempt from many of our state's protections. Those are the ones who work for industries with powerful lobbyists, able to get exceptions for their workers from the most basic of rights. Models and actors, seafood processors, persons in computer-related professions, taxi cab drivers, salespeople, radio and television employees. And there are those who work for government itself. We can do better. All workers count, and we should count all workers. Legislators can take action this session to protect one group of workers that is often counted out, those workers whose employers fraudulently say are not workers at all. These are workers who are misclassified as independent contractors. Independent contractors don't get overtime pay. They don't get workers' compensation. Independent contractors don't get unemployment benefits. They are not covered by OSHA or counted by Commissioner Berry. The General Assembly has the opportunity this session to make misclassified workers count. 3 bills have been introduced: the Fair Competition and Employee Classification Act, the Employee Fair Classification Act, and Employee Misclassification Reform. These bills would make misclassification illegal, provide for penalties and enforcement, and make government agencies cooperate to combat misclassification. We should support these efforts to treat employees as employees and to make sure that every worker in North Carolina is counted.